Hello guys, welcome to Comic Main and I'm your host. So we are going to cover Flash War. That means Wally West Mrs. Barry Allen. In one of the famous Joshua Williamson storyline, Joshua Williamson had a different take on the Flash and Flash versus Flash. That was one of the pretty cool storyline. Be sure to subscribe and every weekend we are going to do a comic review and the storyline explanation. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let's start. Don't waste the time. A little while before New 52. Alright, the story picks up with Hunter Zolomon aka Zoom in a jail. Also, he is known as Reverse Flash. His power was ultimately lost in a fight with Wally West, of course. He was in a prison thinking about his past. Then, he was ultimately saved by Ibar Tan, Professor Zoom, also known as the Reverse Flash. Short time after DC Rebirth. At the Star Labs, Wally was tested under Cyborg because he's having a temporal issues. That means temporal mental issues because of his return from the DC Rebirth. And he was frustrated, more specifically, he was suffering from pain. And he frustrated down, he ran away from Star Labs and Iris lets him to go away. And Barry is like, okay, I'll find the answers on my own. Eberton keeps Hunter Solomon in 21st century because to protect him from the timeline changes and he needs Hunter for his plan. Hunter says, Ebert, you are about to ruin Flash's lives but it is vital to elevate them and Eberton replies, no, Barry has been kept me down for more times and he told me every second is a gift. And Hunter replies, no, that's a lie. Sometimes a second can be a curse. We need to stick to my plan. And Ebot replies, your plan? Okay, this is done. And we are done. I am going to 21st century, making my own plans. You stay here, worship legacies of heroes. In 21st century Flash Museum, Wally West is chilling out there while Barry arrives. And Wally tells him that this is the place I can clear my head and this is the place I can be chill. And Barry tells that there is no such a Flash Museum for a long time, Wally. And Wally's head started to spin and tells that I want to just end this Barry. And elsewhere in the 21st century, Hunter Solomon sees Ebert Tan dying at every moment of time. And he tells that this is the time I embrace the truth. Thorn was right. Flash don't deserve my fate. And punches at the screen and puts on his new suit and tells that if they refuse to be the hero I want them to be, I will take them to the war. In the 21st century, Iris West started to repair her bike in the garage with Wally West. Suddenly, rogues from 25th century shows up and trying to arrest Iris West for killing Ebert Town in the 21st century. But Wally West started to run with her auntie Iris West to save her from her future rogues. But Barry and Wally chases Iris West and Wally West. But there's a clashes between rogues and Barry Wally. And the commander Cold senses that Wally is having a temporal seizure and he promises the family that he will cure it if Iris West comes to 21st century. And they started to teleport to 21st century. But the thing is, when they were arrived at the 21st century, the Valley's West was missing. And Commander Cold senses his Speed Force signature. And Valley West was teleported into a forbidden part of Flash Museum. And a voice tells him, this is your real life, Valley West. Look around you. And Valley searches for Iris, but he looks around the Flash Museum and he sees Impulse, Jay Garrick, and Max Mercury. He sees all their images, and a voice tells that Barry did nothing to you. Your friends and family are trapped in the Speed Force Valley. You need to save them from the Speed Force to destroy it. By destroying the Speed Force, you can save them. And Valley asks, who are you? And Hunter Solomon shows up from the dark and says, I am Hunter Solomon. You can call me Zoom, and we are going to save your children. Hunter Solomon continues to tell that a hero can do everything to save his family. What about you, Wally West? And Wally replies, I'm not gonna trust you. And Hunter replies, I am still your friend. We can correct your mistakes. The cosmic treadmill that blow up in my face corrupted me, Wally, but I am here. We can still save your children. And Barry Allen continues to search Wally West and where is he? And Commander Cold replies, I know how to find Wally West. And they find Wally West and with Hunter Solomon. but Wally West defends Hunter Solomon. Hunter Solomon tells that he could save the children by destroying the Speed Force, and Wally tells about his children to Barry Allen. And if we go fast enough to re enter the Speed Force, we could save the children. And Barry tells that you can't really do that. If we do that, Speed Force may be destroyed. And Barry tells that we can't lose you again, Barry. And Iris West sees the chase for the life she remembered. She sees that she was babysitting Wally West's children, and Wally runs away from them faster and faster. And Barry tells that I need you to look after my wife, and Wally West Commander Cold. And Barry Allen started to teleport from there. After a few moments, Hunter Solomon escapes from there, and the future started to clear up and fade again. Wally is running faster than ever. Barry tries to stop Wally West from running, but he is not looking to stopping again. And Barry tells that I am sorry, Wally. Ebortan murdered my mother, and that was a mistake I did. I tried to save it, but I know how you feel it. What if destroying the Speed Force meant more than losing our powers? And Wally replies, no, Barry. I loved more ice creams, and they were afraid of darkness. How can they feel that in the Speed Force? No matter what, I am going to save them, no matter what the consequences is about. And Barry replies, we need to ask Linda about this. And Wally replies, we are not hurting them. Barry and Wally started to run in a speed that their activities are affecting the whole multiverse, including New Genesis, Apocalypse, even the microverse started to piece off. And then the Justice League shows up, and Superman tries to stop Barry Allen and Wally West, but they are going too fast. Barry Allen tells that I created Flashpoint, Wally. I am living with the guilt every day. I am not letting you to live with that guilt again, Wally. And Wally replies, you never told me you're gonna time travel and save your mom. And you did it without my permission. Why should I ask you? And Hal Jordan tries to stop them in the dinosaur land. But Barry and Wally gone faster that the Hal Jordan was thrown out of the track. And Barry says that Wally, we have been entered the Speed Force before and lost in there. And Wally tells that yes, Barry, we have been grounded at that moment. You want to know why? Because we both were lightning rods, Barry. And Wally started to run faster in the Speed Force and breaking it. The next moment, Wally West and Barry Allen gets out of Speed Force and returns to the Earth. But the Earth sky started to crumble. But Wally Wells tells that the kids hasn't returned yet. And a voice tells that your kids weren't in the Speed Force, Wally. You didn't free them. You freed the forces. Look at you, Barry. You wanted to be Barry Allen, and you became Wally. You became. This is all your actions. Your selfishness hurted your world. And Hunter Solomon shows up. Wally asks, where are my kids, Hunter? Barry replies, they were never trapped in the Speed Force. Were they? Hunter Solomon replies, I needed both of you to break the force barrier so I could gain the access what lay beyond. I know Flash family would do whatever they can to save their member of their Flash family. And Hunter tells that I saw the dangers that are coming to our worlds. It needs a true hero. Ebortan kept his Flash ring in the future so that Barry can live up to his expectations the hero deserves, but he is not living up to it. But I can. I am Hunter Solomon, and I am the Flash, fastest man alive. The history books call these forces Sage Force, Strength Force, and Hunter Solomon becomes the new Flash. And Hunter Solomon tries to kill the both Flash with the newfound forces, Sage Force and Strength Force. Hunter tells that me and Barry had many things in common. The clown with the gun ruined my life, and the Reverse Flash tormented his life, and we had the same life as me. And Hunter tells that now I can join you as the new Flash, and the Barry Allen tells that you can never be the Flash, and Hunter replies, yes, with the Sage Force I can be smarter, with the Strength Force I can be smarter. He is looking at the heroes who has fallen and tells that look at them. With these forces you can be master of them. You both guys didn't think of it. Now I broke the Flash family. Now Wally is not a perfect son and Barry is not a perfect Flash. I am going to fix the present, past, and future, running back in time. And Barry wants Wally to run with him, and Wally is like, "Yes, we can do it," and chases Hunter Solomon. Elsewhere, Commander Cold, Wally West, and Iris West are stuck in somewhere, and Iris West asks, "Where are we?" And Commander Cold replies, "We are out of the time stream. We are in the no win," and says that Kid Flash is the only one who can bring us back to the time stream. And Kid Flash replies, "No, I didn't have even a lightning rod." And Iris West replies, "No, you are a member of Flash family. You know what that means. Now run, damn it." And Wally West is like, "Yes, ma'am, I will do it." Elsewhere, Wally West and Barry Allen are chasing Hunter Solomon in the time stream. While running, Wally West sees the glimpse of the life he lived, and he was suffering from the temporal disorder. And can't stop thinking about it. And Hunter Solomon tries to attack Wally West, and Barry Allen tells him, "No, Wally, release the temporal energy. That is the only thing that can defeat Zoom." And Wally West released the temporal energy. By releasing the temporal energy, he defeats Zoom and gets him out of the hyper time. And elsewhere, Kid Flash, Commander Cold, and Iris West shows up in the time stream, and Barry Allen meets them again. And the Commander Cold senses that the force barrier has been broken, and the timeline has been cut off from the Speed Force. And Barry tells that, "Yeah, we run faster." That Zoom said that he released a new forces into existence. And Commander Cole says that, "No, Barry, you didn't understand. You don't know what it means. You can't time travel anymore, even with the cosmic treadmill. And I don't know how to go to future. And all the access to the hyper time have been cut off. We can't time travel, Barry, no more." And Iris West asks for Wally West, and Commander Cole traces his Speed Force signatures on the West Island. And then Barry goes to find Wally West. And Barry Allen finds Wally West, and Wally asks, "Where is Zoom?" And Barry replies, "Zoom, you defeated him and he was disappeared." And Wally says that, "I'm going to find Zoom." And Barry replies, "No, Wally, you released temporal energy on the hyper time, and we can't time travel anymore." And Wally replies, "So Hunter won. He finally won. I will find him, any matter what. I am sorry, Barry. I shouldn't have gone angry with you. I am not asking you to run with me. After Aunt Ebothon did everything to you, I will take care of myself. I will find Zoom on every corner of the earth." And Wally ran faster than that. And Barry Allen started to continue his life again, and just he explained the situation to the Justice League, and Commander Cold trying to find the way to the future, investigating the forces, and everything turns into normal, and breaking the force barrier leads to many side effects, and releasing impulse to the existence, and a new villain called Paradox have been released from the jail in 25th century. So that's it, guys. This is the Flash War event, and I have been covered the whole story. So if you like this video, like and share and subscribe, and don't hesitate to subscribe. If you like this video, we will be putting more content in this channel. So be sure to subscribe, and thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah. We gonna stay trippy for life, man.